Welcome, race fans. Here we are at Old Farts League tonight, running the trucks at old time Chicagoland Speedway here. This is a pretty good track. These guys are hooked up really good out here. I've been watching them for about an hour, and holy smokes, they are laying down some fantastic laps. So glad you could join us here on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, MaxSpeedTV here. And we will watch these guys for a little bit longer here, and they're going to be taken to qualifying here shortly. So get ready for some excitement here at Chicagoland. coming down to 1 minute here till qualifying. So hope you're going to enjoy the show here tonight. Thank you for joining us again on MaxSpeedTV.com. Check it out. Website's kind of messed up right now. I'll fix it after the race here, but thanks for joining us. Appreciate it very, very much. And kind of expecting a pretty good race here, but you can check us out on YouTube. Thank you very much. Look up MaxSpeedTV 1 on YouTube. Watching the old farts tonight. The Farts League at Chicagoland for 100 laps. Going to be turning here tonight, so it should be a pretty decent race. Trying to follow along with these guys and scan back through here and see where everybody is at. There's a few other guys on the track. Nick Forcino. Well, looks like they are getting ready here for qualifying, so we will get ready here as well. And we'll play our national anthem here, so stay tuned, folks.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, already some times coming in here. Al Cena on the pole right at the moment here with a 31.226. Very nice. Now Travis Townsend taking over that spot with a 31.107. Gary Lowe there in third with a 231. Nick Racino with a 257. So pretty tight field up here in about the top six. Beach seventh. Aaron Reeder in eighth. Robert Felzine ninth. So pretty good crew right there in the top 10 right at the moment here. So hopefully these guys do. All right, some other times coming in here. Frank G. Both the Racinos, boy, almost identical times, all within 3/1000ths of a second of each other. Nick beating out Tim. It kind of looks like Travis Townsend may take the pole here. Doesn't look like anybody's going to be able to beat him at the moment. Let's double check and make sure I do have everybody here. I want to double and triple check that to make sure. I have updated trading paints, so I should have everybody's paints. Might have a few new ones out there, not sure tonight. And a lot of nice looking trucks. We'll have to say these guys do know how to paint up their trucks very well. Okay, so qualifying time is over, and we will get down here trackside as everybody's starting to line up and run down through the qualifying grid here to make sure we do have everybody in line. Alright, first one on the grid there looks like Travis Townsend taking the pole. Congratulations to him in the number 83 with a 31.107. Al Cena starting on the outside of him in the number 85. Gary Lowe not on the track yet in the number 38, starting third. In fourth, Jason Beach with the number 26. In fifth, 36 of Nick Racino. In sixth, the number 34 of Tim Racino. In seventh, the number 13 of Frank G. Gramuglia. In eighth, the number 3 of Aaron Reeder. In ninth, the number 4 of Robert Felzine. In 10th, the number 56 of Joe Fisher. Doug Hevron not on the grid yet, starting in the 11th place in the number 22. David Bowden starting 12th in the number 44. Mark Robertson in 13th in the number 5. Earl Lateral starting 14th on the grid in the number 12. R.W. Ziegler starting in the 15th spot in the number 8. Michael Martin in 16th in the number 77. J. Paul Jones in 17th in the 31. In 18th spot, the number 81 of Tom Hevron. L.G. Whaley not on the grid. Matt Smith going to take up the rear of the field here. The 21st spot starting in the 07. So we will get back up here to our leader as they're going to get ready to march around here and get this thing underway. Kind of excited. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. So glad you could join us here today for the Old Farts League 100 laps here at Chicagoland. Looking for a very good race here. You guys hooked up pretty well tonight. A lot of guys have been working on their setups pretty much all week long, and I think we're going to see a pretty clean race here. All right, strap them in, boys, because we're getting ready to go racing. Pace car is off. Travis going to bring them to the line. Green flag is out and off and running here at Chicagoland. Everybody getting shifted into the high gear. And we're going to be coming around here. Looks like Travis does have a pretty good lead here. Maybe to take the first lap in this, as they are racing for points. Nick Racino right on his tail in second. Travis drops it down onto the apron to take the first lap. So Travis Townsend leading lap number 1. Nick Racino right there in second. Tim Racino in third. Al Cena now back to fourth. Looking like a giant snake coming around here. It looks like pretty much everybody's single file at the moment. As they get spread out around the field. No real major battles going on at the moment. 16 trucks take to the grid here, folks. Jason Beach in fifth. Frank G sliding around, going to bring out the first caution of the day. Let's take a look at what happened to poor Frank there. Go back here a little ways on the replay, and it looked like he may have hit the wall there coming off of turn 4, and it can get pretty treacherous right there. Takes it down on the low side. Looks like he just loses it right there. And that's going to bring out the first caution of the day on lap 4. I believe 3. Oh, we did have somebody get into him. Doggone it. Robert Felzine into him. A lot of other drivers just barely missing him. So Frank G going to have a lot of damage on that truck. And so is David Bowden hits a wall also. So we've got about 3 trucks into that. A lot of guys sliding to miss it. Some guys coming down pit road. Looks like Mark Robertson on pit road waiting for Frank G to get up there so he don't get a black flag. Very, very cool. Guys coming off of pit road now. Travis Townsend staying out though. Not a few of the guys not coming down pit road. Not a little early for him. Frank G now taking tires, and looks like he isn't going to have very much damage. You know, he does have a reset there, so he gets back out. Good job. All right, looks like they're going to restart. Travis Townsend, of course, first. Nick Racino in second. Tim Racino third. Jason Beach fourth. Joe Fisher, your top 5. J. Paul Jones, let's see, no, sorry. Al Cena in 6th. Robert Felzine 7th. Matt Smith 8th. These guys still kind of getting jumbled around here a little bit. Michael Martin 9th. And Aaron Reeder, your top 10. First caution of the day on lap 4. Frank G losing it coming out of number 4 and spinning around, and a couple other guys getting into it. David Bowden got into it a little bit there, and Robert Felzine. A lot of guys scrambling to get away from it so they didn't get caught up in it. Did a pretty good job. Frank G going to be starting way back in the 16th place. So he's got a lot of ground to make up. He'll be starting dead last on the field right now. All right, everybody doubled up and ready to go back racing here. The lights are off on the pace car. We're going to get the green flag here in a minute and get this thing back underway. Thanks for joining us here. You're watching the Old Farts League at Chicagoland in the Chevy Silverados. They're going to be taking the green on lap 8. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Nick Racino gets a great run on the outside of Travis, but I don't know, going into turn 1 here, I think Travis has got the line and is probably going to come out of this the victor of that battle. But side by side, they're going at it here. Looking back from Travis. Nick trying to hang on to him. Now looking on the inside. Dropping it clear down on the apron. It's, boy, not enough to get by him. Has to duck back in behind Travis. Good job by these boys out here racing, I'm telling you. Lap 9 in the books, working on lap 10. Nick trying to hang on to Travis Townsend up in the front. Travis has led every lap so far except for one. Nick did lead one. He had kind of a nose there by Travis after the restart and did get scored as leading that lap. All right, let's go back through the field to see where everybody's at. Tim Racino in 3rd, Alcina 4th, Jason Beach in 5th. That front 5 pulling away by a lot. Clear back 2.3 seconds back behind Jason is Matt Smith. Oh, excuse me, Tom Hebron. Tom Hebron back here. No, that is Matt Smith. I'm sorry, my bad. I get it. I'm reading the wrong one. R.W. Ziegler now moving into 8th. David Bowden in 9th. Aaron Reeder in 11th there. Boy, it skipped over Mark Robertson in 10th. Mark already 9.8 seconds behind the leader. And look who's coming up through the field here. Frank G. Frank G in 12th. After starting pretty much almost last on the field, he's already back up to 12th position. Everybody's single file right now. Not much of a battle going on. Aaron Reeder and Mark Robertson going at it here, though. This looks like a great battle between these two. Well, looks like Aaron Reeder's going to take that away from Mark Robertson. Frank G getting his nose up under there and could follow Aaron Reeder along, and Mark Robertson could go back another position. Side by side, look at this. Almost touching. That was close. And now the 31 of J. Paul Jones underneath Mark Robertson to take it away from him. So Mark going to lose another position, J. Paul Jones. Then we got the 56 there of Joe Fisher coming up behind him as well. Joe Fisher on the inside of Mark Robertson. What's going on with Mark? He is really dropping back quick. He has lost all the positions that he gained on that restart and has fallen clear back to the last, pretty much the last place. Showing him in 13th. It does have a couple back, I'm sorry. Joe Fisher is a lap down truck. Okay, Michael Martin and Joe Fisher laps down, so they get by him. So Mark Robertson riding here in 13th spot. Right up ahead of him, we've got another battle going on here between J. Paul Jones, Frank G, and Aaron Reeder. Frank G taking that away from Aaron Reeder and moving in. Let's see, Frank G is up to the 10th place, so he is coming, boys and girls. David Bowden in 9th. R.W. Ziegler riding around here in the 8th position in the number 8. Good job by R.W. Good to see him out there tonight. Tom Hevron Sr. in 7th. Good to see Tom out there. I don't get to see Tom out there a whole lot anymore. He usually does a lot of admin duties for the league, and which I'm sure they appreciate very, very much. Kind of a thankless job there, Tom. I understand totally. All right, Matt Smith in 6th. Jason Beach back here in 5th. Back about 2.3 seconds behind the leader, so I don't know what's going on with Jason, but he is falling backward. Tim Racino in 4th. Alcina 3rd. Nick Racino still trying to chase down Travis Townsend as rolling around here in 2nd. Finally getting settled into a very good long green flag run here after that first caution there. Frank G had spun out a little bit, but getting settled into a good long green flag run. Hopefully we'll get to see some green flag pit stops. That would be awesome. All right, let's go back here and check on Robert Felsing way back behind the field here in the 14th spot. Does have some nose damage on that truck. Let's see if we can get down there a little closer and see what kind of damage he's got. Quite a bit on that right front corner. Must have tagged the wall or something. Boy, he's got an awful lot of damage on that right front corner. It looks like the truck is, the rest of it's pretty good, but he can get back on pit road and get that thing fixed up. The caution is out. Well, let's take a look. I'm not sure. David Bowden maybe. I don't see any other wrecks on the track. Don't see any other wrecks. All right, these guys all racing to get caught back up to the field, but I don't know where the wreck was. I didn't see it, sorry. Unless it was R.W. Ziegler. Let's go back and see if we can find R.W. R.W. back here. We will follow along with him and see. Maybe, there might have been a glitch on that, whether that brought the caution out. It looks like he took it down on the apron and just stopped on the front stretch. So that could have been what brought the caution out right there. Because I didn't see any other thing that could have brought the caution out. So it looks like all of our leaders may be coming down pit road. Let's follow along with them here, folks. And let's see what kind of pit strategies they can have coming into their pit stalls. Travis Townsend stopping, right side tires going on. Al Cena, Jason Beach. We've got everybody taking right sides and left sides. So 4-tire pit stop for everybody. Holy smokes, we got somebody beat, looks like Nick Racino beats Travis Townsend off of pit road. Very good pit stop. He had a smoking fast pit stop. Travis was a little slow on his pit stop, 15.5 seconds. Nick Racino only had a 14-second pit stop, so beating him by a second and a half on pit road, there's where he got it right there. Like I always say, a race can be won or lost on pit road. I know we say this a lot, but it's very, very, very true. And we just seen it right there. Nick beating Travis off pit road by a second and a half. Put him right up there in the front. Both of them very fast trucks. So let's see if Travis has got enough to get back up here with Nick and maybe pass him to get back into the lead. The only two that have led today. Travis Townsend and Nick Racino. We ought to see if we can get down here maybe and get a little word in with somebody. Nick Racino, this is Rudy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy.
Nick, you hung on there behind Travis for pretty much about the last 25 laps, and you got out of pit road there ahead of him. Do you think you got enough to stay ahead of him, and how is your truck running today?
Yes. You know, it's going to be a tough race, as always, with Travis behind you. The guy's definitely one of the best, so hopefully I can hold him off. But I got a pretty good truck today, and, you know, we'll see what happens after the 75 laps. Absolutely.
Well, it looked like a lot of good racing going on out there. I did not see where the caution was, but the only thing I seen was R.W. Ziegler drop down on the front stretch, so I think that might have been where the caution was. But good luck out there tonight, Nick. And go get them, brother. Maybe we'll talk to you later on.
Thanks a lot, Rudy.
Okay, so Travis going to start in second, Tim Racino in third, Al Cena fourth, Matt Smith fifth, Frank G back up to sixth, Tom Hevron seventh, Aaron Reeder eighth, J. Paul Jones ninth, and David Bowden your top 10. All right, lights are off on the pace car, and we're going back to green here, folks. Okay, pace car is in. Nick Racino brings them to the line. Nice and easy. Green flag is out, and they're off and running again here at Chicagoland. Looking for another long green flag run, hopefully. Ooh, Tim Racino drifts up the hill there, almost takes Travis out. Gonna slide into the second spot here on the inside. Travis Townsend may be going back to third here, and he has to settle in for the third spot. Al Cena in fourth, quite a ways back here. Ooh, that's getting clear over a couple there. Matt Smith up to fifth. Frank G in sixth. Aaron Reeder seventh. David Bowden in eighth, but it looks like maybe Tom Hevron got by him, I believe. Tom Hevron in eighth, yeah. Tom Hevron still hanging in there. David Bowden ninth, J. Paul Jones in 10th. J. Paul having a great job, great race out there tonight. Man, I'm running in the top 10. Good to see him up in the front like that. Doesn't get much of a chance to be up there in the front. Robert Felzine in 11th. And again, it's right over Mark Robertson. I don't know why this thing's doing that. Michael Martin in 14th. Joe Fisher 15th. R.W. Ziegler off the track. So only 15 trucks left on the track at the moment. So we'll get back up here to our leader, Nick Racino. Now starting to pull away. Back here about 3/10 back to Tim Racino, and Tim dealing with Travis Townsend all over his back bumper. All right, taking lap 33, so we're about a third of the way through the race now, folks. So let's see how well these guys can run here. These guys, they've been practicing all week long for this race, Chicagoland. That's a pretty good track. I think probably one of their favorites. Although this is, I think, one of the first times, or maybe the second time, that I have broadcasted a race here for the Old Farts League at Chicagoland. I don't remember. I'm getting old, you know, it's that Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's, old timers. All right, so we do have a few guys that are starting to pick up a little bit of a pace, marching up through the field. We'll go back through the field here. Alcina and Ford. Matt Smith getting passed up by Frank G. Frank G moves into the 5th spot. Matt Smith going back to 6th. Aaron Reeder, those three have been battling quite a bit around each other. And I mean, it's just good to see that kind of battling. Probably one of the best battles on the track right now between those three, because they're mixing it up back and forth. Great job out there, guys, man. It looks like they're having a lot of fun. Alcina's trying to hang on to 4th spot. Travis Townsend right there in 3rd. Keeping the pressure on. Let's ride along with here with Travis Townsend and watch him keep the pressure on Tim Racino. Almost touching the tailgate of that truck. Coming off of turn 4. So what a great job these guys are doing racing here. Now Travis trying to get a run on the outside. Keeping Tim pinched straight down there. And these guys still side by side. Nobody knows who's going to win this. Let's take a look here at this side-by-side battle. Tim gonna hold on to it, and boy, looks like Alcina coming up on the inside of Travis. So Travis going backwards, back to 4th position. But the race ain't over yet, folks. Coming to take lap 40, 60 to go after they cross the line, 61 technically. So great battle going on between them two. Frank G now in 5th. Brought out that first caution there on lap 3 or 4 and has been marching back up to the front, doing a heck of a job up here. Like to watch Frank G race. Good job. Good job by him. Matt Smith in 6th. Aaron Reeder 7th. Like I said, them three been back and forth with each other. Tom Heffron Sr. in 8th. Robert Felzine in the 9th place. Jason Beach in 10th. Jason having a little bit of a tough time here tonight with this track. May not be one of his best tracks, not sure. We have seen Jason Beach turn up the heat on a few of these tracks and do really well. Seems like tonight, and it's early. It's early. I mean, they still got a lot of racing to go. Now he's looking on the inside of Robert Felzine, coming out of turn 2, down the backstretch. Into turn 3, still got a nose up under him, and is going to slide up across the nose of him and take over that position from Robert Felzine. J. Paul Jones now on the inside of Robert Felzine, and that is for position. J. Paul happened to back out a little bit as Robert kept him pinched straight down to the bottom, making him use every bit of that track. And that's what it takes here. David Bowden. Looks like David hit the wall. Going to lose a lot of positions. Going to put him way back in the field. As you can see, he's got a lot of nose damage on the front of that car. Goes back to the 13th position. And let's get back up to our leader as he is pulling away from the rest of the field back there. Them guys already back quite a little ways, back here almost a full second. Oh, Alcina really loose coming off of the turn. Keeps it going, no caution. But that's going to put Travis Townsend up into the third when they come to the line. Frank G now moves into fourth as he got by Alcina as well. Al going all the way back to the 14th. I believe he may be, looks like he may have taken his truck behind pit road. Wow. Well, and he may be done for the day. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Al's a good runner out here. Don't know why he would do that, but. All right, Frank G in fourth. Well, let's go back through the field here. Aaron Reeder in fifth. Matt Smith sixth. Jason Beach now up to seventh. Robert Felzine eighth, but it looks like Jason Beach may be trying to put the moves here on Matt Smith to take over the sixth position from him. And what a pass. Good, clean pass. Matt gives him all the room he needs to complete that pass. Old Farts League here you're watching. They're coming up on the halfway mark here, folks. Nick Racino in the lead. 14 trucks, I believe, back out. No. Tom Hevron Sr. dropped out as well. But we're down to 13 trucks left in the race here, folks. Not a big field here tonight. Kind of disappointing. Robert Felzine in the 8th position, back here at 9th. Man, it scared, did it again. J. Paul Jones in 9th. Michael Martin 10th. David Bowden now coming down pit road. Let's see what David Bowden's got in store for coming down pit road. We will follow along with him as let's see, he's coming into his pit. Right side tires going on. Left side tires going on, and I believe he is going to use one of his resets. No. David Bowden out? What? Why is everybody leaving? All right. Well, I don't know. That's kind of weird. He just dropped right there as he was on pit road, did a tire change, and dropped out. Mark Robertson running in 11th. Jason Beach up to the 5th position, 11.5 seconds behind the leader. Frank G hanging on here, 9.2 seconds back in 4th place. Travis Townsend third, now 2.6 seconds behind our leader as Nick Racino is just, man, out there just dominating right now. Even Tim Racino can't keep up, running in second, 1.7 seconds behind the leader. Now we are taking lap 53 this time by. We will be looking for the leader maybe to come down pit road here probably before much longer. Remember, he had a very, very fast pit stop there earlier, and 14 seconds flat. A very fast pit stop by him. So Nick hooked up tonight, staying focused. That's what it takes here at tracks like this. These 1.5-mile tracks, you've got to stay focused. All right, Nick, not that far behind. Actually, not that far behind. Let's see, our 11th place truck, which is 26.6 seconds behind the leader, which puts him only about 5 seconds ahead of the leader. So we will be watching for Nick here catch up to Mark Robertson and put Mark a lap down. You can see Mark up, not too far up ahead of our leader. Now probably about, let's see, probably about 4 seconds ahead of him. Now he's reeled them in even closer, all within probably about 2.5 seconds ahead of the leader, Mark Robertson. Mark struggling with probably a little bit of worn out tires right now. They're coming up here to take lap 58, our leader is, and closing right up on Mark Robertson. Passing up Mark Robertson, putting Mark a lap down. So our leader just on a rail out here, 2.6 seconds ahead of second place now, Tim Racino. Travis trying to hang on to these guys running in third spot. Him and Tim, he's probably about, I would say probably lost the draft of Tim, but still running there in the third spot. Not a bad place to be. Pit stops could play a part into this, as they will be coming up here shortly. Frank G in fourth. He's got to feel very proud of himself being up there in the fourth spot. After bringing out that first caution there on lap 3 or 4, and got in the pits, got that thing fixed back up, and is back out here running in fourth. Wow, what can I say about that? That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome racing right there. Jason Beach in fifth. You remember after that green flag start, after the caution there, he was back in 10th, and he marched his way back up, clear up into 5th now. A great job by Jason. Running 14.3 seconds behind our leader. Aaron Reeder back here in 6th spot. And it looks like Aaron may be coming down pit road. So let's follow along with Aaron. And he's blinking every now and then, but we'll try to follow along with him here and see what kind of strategy he plays here. 37 laps to go. Is he going to take 4 tires? Top off his tank of fuel. Robert Felzine in as well. Looks like 4 tires going on Aaron Reeder and Robert Felzine. So great job by them guys. Coming back off of pit road now. All right, Nick Racino on pit road. Tim Racino, we're going to be scored as our new leader. We will get back up here to Tim Racino as we're waiting for him to come down pit road next. And he does. He is coming down pit road. So Tim Racino staying out long enough to lead 1 lap. Jason Beach on pit road. A lot of pit road activity right now, folks. As I say that, there's one on pit road. But no, there's a lot of guys stopping to make their last final pit stop of the race. That's going to put Frank G up in the lead. But I'm kind of wondering if he's going to be coming down pit road here. Yes, he is coming down pit road. Well, he stayed out long enough to lead a lap to get that valuable point. That's going to put J. Paul Jones in the lead. Let's see where he's at. He's still out here running laps. So J. Paul Jones out front. Wow, this is great to see him out there. We've still got a couple more coming off of pit road. Mark Robertson, Frank G coming off of pit road. But looking at this right now, Michael Martin in second. Frank G just now coming off. Looks like he is showed in third. Nick Racino, I believe, is going to be third once he does cross the line here. Yes, he will be scored as third. Nick out there, one of the fastest ones. Man, he was really putting it down. Had pulled out quite a few seconds there ahead of Tim Racino in second. Tim Racino now in fourth. Frank G in fifth. Travis Townsend back here in sixth place. Everybody's got their final pit stop of the day. And 12 trucks left in the race. Very good. We've got a few of them 1 or more laps down. Travis Townsend a lap down, but we've got J. Paul Jones, I believe, now coming down pit road. Let's check in with him. Yes, coming down pit road now. J. Paul Jones giving up that lead. That's going to give the lead back to Nick Racino. 77 of Michael Martin on pit road as well. Looks like a 4-tire change for these guys. And they're away. Okay, well, let's get back up to our leader here, Nick Racino. Quite a ways back, I believe. Let's see, that's showing. That's not correct yet. Sorry about that. We'll wait till they do cycle around here and try to get everybody lined up in the right order. Tim Racino in second, 5.2, might as well say 5.2 seconds behind Nick Racino. That's a heck of a, and they all did 4-tire changes too. And actually Nick Racino had a 15.2 second pit stop, so pretty slow. Tim Racino had a 15.3. Frank G showed in third with a 15.2. Travis Townsend must have had a speeding penalty on pit road. He had a 31-second pit stop, and he comes out of here in fourth place. Wow. I did not see that penalty, but quite a lengthy pit stop for Travis Townsend. Only 8 trucks on the lead lap at the moment. Frank G 14 seconds behind Tim Racino in third. Well, let's go back here. He's dealing with a little bit of Travis Townsend in the rearview mirror right now. Travis ducking it clear down onto the apron, trying to get a little bit of an advantage. Now Travis goes to the outside and does clear him on the outside. He passed Frank G for that position. So Frank's going to go back to the fourth position now. Quite a ways back of the leader, 20 seconds behind the leader, which puts him only about 11.5 seconds ahead of the leader. So Travis hooked up and going now with them four fresh feel goods on that truck. Boy, he is putting a hammer down. Got a lot of ground to make up here. Coming down to about 27 to go when they cross the line. But Frank G, what a comeback. I wanted to look and see here. Started 7th and running into 4th position right now, but he brought out that first caution of the day on lap 3 or 4 and had to go in and use one of his resets. Got tagged up by a lot of drivers out there. Got a lot of damage on that thing. Got it fixed up. Back out here running now. So great job by him. Running 20.3 seconds behind the leader at the moment. Jason Beach in 5th, 26 seconds behind the leader. 7 trucks left on the lead lap at the moment here, folks. Aaron Reeder in 6th. Robert Felzine in 7th. Started 9th on the field today and running in 7th. Great job by Robert. Matt Smith up to the 8th position after starting 21st on the field today. That's really, really good driving right there to bring it up to the 8th position. And like I said, we've only had one caution, so that's pretty good. Matt showed 1 lap down to the leader. 9th place, J. Paul Jones back here. Michael Martin not far behind him. In 10th, Mark Robertson at 11th, 2 laps down. Nobody immediately battling him for that position or anything. So, and way back in, dead last in the field at the moment here, 12th position. The only ones that are left out here running after the green flag, and here we are. Joe Fisher running in 12th, 4 laps down. Our leader up here, boy, I'll tell you what, he is driving. What happened here? There we go. Freaked out on me there for a minute. Nick Racino now 6.1 seconds ahead of Tim Racino in 2nd. Dealing with lap traffic right now, coming up on the back of Mark Robertson again to put Mark another lap down. He got by Robert Felzine without any issues to put Robert a lap down. That was 7th place. The next one he's going to be looking for is Aaron Reeder. Aaron Reeder running in 6th as he goes by Mark Robertson on the inside, taking over, not really taking over position, but taking that pass very cleanly executed there. Mark giving him all the room he needs. Very respectful out there on the track. Next one he's looking for, Aaron Reeder. Aaron just a couple of positions up ahead of our leader, Nick Racino. Just a couple of seconds, let me put it that way. Here we can see Aaron Reeder right ahead of our leader. That is the 6th position. If he catches Aaron, he'll put him a lap down, and there'll be 5 left on the lead lap. 18 laps to go here, folks. Only 18 more circuits around Chicagoland. We've had 1 caution today. Oh, I'm sorry, 2. I take that back. I forgot about the other one. Well, I'm right on top of things here, ain't I? 2 cautions. I am sorry. The other second one, I couldn't even figure out where that caution was. Coming up on Aaron Reeder now, our leader. Passing Aaron on the inside. He takes it clear down on the apron to get a good run. Gets by Aaron Reeder cleanly. Now five trucks left on the lead lap. The next one to go a lap down is Jason Beach, which I believe Jason is right ahead of him. We'll get up here and see Jason Beach. And we'll look back from him. We can see our leader coming off of turn 4, crossing the start-finish line right now at 16. That should be 15 laps to go. I take that back. Tim Racino now 6.7 seconds behind our leader in second. Travis Townsend 19.5 seconds behind our leader in third. So Travis has brought it home in the 3rd spot, but boy, he is really off of the pace today. Aaron Reeder in 6th, hanging on to it. A lap down. Laps to go here, folks, to finish this thing up. Boy, it's been a fantastic race here. The Old Farts League do put on a great show, and I hope you all are enjoying this on YouTube. Thanks for joining us here at MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate it very, very much. .100 laps here, 2 cautions, 12 trucks still running out here in the race. And I believe, let's see, we actually started the race with 16 trucks that took the grid. And very, very good. We're still running 12 out here. Joe Fisher at the tail of the field right now in 12th place. But he is 4 laps down. But Nick Racino out here leading. Holy smoke. 11 laps to go. Now let's go back and check on Tim Racino. Tim back here 7.7 seconds, but man, fantastic finish for him today. Coming around here to take 10 laps to go to finish this thing up. These guys have really been laying down some good laps here today. Not far off of their fastest lap, so very good. See, Nick Racino only about 2/10 off of his fastest lap today, so that's pretty good to be out here on that old of tires. Probably got about 25, 30 laps on these tires. 9 laps to go. Nick's still trying to reel in Jason Beach. Only about a second and a half ahead of him. To put Jason Beach a lap down, there'll be 4 trucks left on the lead lap. So let's ride along here with our leader for a couple of laps and see if he can catch up to Jason Beach and put Jason a lap down. Reeling them in ever so slightly each lap. Not sure if there's going to be enough laps to go to catch up to Jason Beach, but it's getting close. Got it down to a couple of seconds. All right, coming to 6 to go this time by here, folks. See Nick, our leader here, not far behind Jason Beach, a 5th place truck. Tim Racino in second, 7.6 seconds behind our leader, Nick Racino. Travis Townsend back here in 3rd. Frank G in 4th. Jason Beach 5th. Aaron Reeder in 6th, 1 lap down. J. Paul Jones in 7th. J. Paul having a great run out here. And he's got a mirror full of Michael Martin. Michael Martin could pass him up and take that 7th position away from him. This is probably the only really good battle going on the track right now, and they're a couple of laps down. 1 lap down, excuse me. Matt Smith in 9th. Robert Feldine in 10th. Mark Robertson 11th. Them guys pretty tight together right there. And it looks like Mark Robertson is going to go lose a position, maybe. Robert Feldine took a peek on the inside of him there for a second. But let's get back up to our leader because he's about to bring this thing to the win here today. Three more laps to go. When he crosses the line, it's going to be 2 to go. And he is right up on the bumper of Jason Beach, our 5th place truck. I don't know, there's not enough time here, I don't think, to put Jason a lap down. But Jason sees him coming in the rearview mirror, and I'm sure if our leader gets to him, I'm sure Jason will just let him by. But Jason would probably like to finish on the lead lap. Now our leader really reeling them in. 2 laps to go here, folks. 2 more circuits. Coming to get the white flag this time by. Nick Racino gonna bring it home. 4 more corners to come around. Final lap. Nick Racino, man, out here led 70 laps today. Gonna be 71 when he finishes this. But we're gonna stay right with our leader, Tim Racino, in second. And coming out of turn 4, we've got our leader coming to the line. Gonna win it today, Nick Racino at Chicagoland. Congratulations to him. And we will get down there and have a chat with him here in a couple of minutes. What a finish that was. Great job by him. Congratulations to Nick Racino. All right, let's see if we can't get down here and get a word in with him. I'm sure everybody chatting with him. But we will give him a minute here to clear the air. What a finish that was. Beating Tim Racino by quite a little bit. Probably about close to 8 seconds. And I don't know what happened there, but Frank G come in third. Travis Townsend, man, he fell way back. I don't know exactly. I didn't go back and look and see what happened to Travis, but he must have slipped up or something there. Didn't bring the caution out or anything, but man, what a race. All right, let's see here in a minute. Should be clearing up here in a minute, and we'll get down there and talk with them. Nick Racino, this is Rudy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy.
Congratulations, brother, on your win here at Chicagoland today. Great job. You finished there winning the race and leading 71 laps today. Great job out there today. Tell us about your racing, buddy.
Well, I knew it was going to be some stiff competition coming in with Travis, Al, and Tim. And man, the car just wouldn't give up. It hung in there the whole race. I was still reeling off some pretty good laps there towards the end. It was really all about tire management, I think. But wow, what a fast car! And all I got to thank is my crew chief Tim is making the sets. I just drive them, and he gave me one hell of a set today.
Sure thing. You were out there by quite a bit of a lead. You had a very fast pit stop on that one caution, that last caution, and beat Travis off of pit road. That was pretty amazing right there. You had a 14-second pit stop, and he had a 15.5-second pit stop. So beating him off pit road by 1.5 seconds, that's a great job. You hit your marks all day long. All I can say is congratulations on such a great win today.
Hey, thanks a lot, Rudy. I really appreciate it. That coming out in the lead ahead of Travis there after that pit stop made a real big difference. The car handled so much different in air than it does out front. So I really think that was my key to the victory today. Absolutely.
Well, I've been hearing this around the iRacing that the cars and trucks seem to be so much better out in clean air. And I think we've seen that enough now that it's proved that it does make a big difference. But anyhow, congratulations, Nick, there on your win. And you got anybody you want to say hello to or give a thank you to?
Well, yeah, I appreciate it, Rudy. Just want to say thanks to my pops, and that's all I got. Thanks for Newegg for building me a hell of a computer.
That does make a difference, brother. But thanks for talking with us. Good job out there today. Tim Racino, you got a copy?
I sure do, Rudy.
Great job out there today, Tim, giving Nick a setup there that he won the race with, and you hung in there in second. All I got to say is, man, that must be one heck of a setup. Congratulations coming home second place today. Tell us about your racing out there today.
Well, thanks a lot, Rudy. Appreciate that. Yeah, he's bad to bone, man. I can't do nothing with him. He's just faster than me. I knew it was going to be a race for second or third, quite honestly, even maybe fourth with Alan Travis going, man. But anytime you beat those two guys, man, you do homework. Hell, if I could beat my own kid, it's done your homework. So that was good, man. I mean, it ran well. Great car. Can't wait to start race here again.
All right, well, Chicagoland, one of your favorite tracks, or where does it rank? Give it from a 1 to 10, 10 being the best. Give it a good rank in here.
Quite honestly, Rudy, I hated this track till I figured it out. The new tires really helped me tremendously. It really starting to click with me. So, yeah, it's I'm really happy with this whole deal right now. It's going good.
Well, Tim, the talk around is that the tire model kind of changed a lot of the vehicles. Do you think it was for the better, or how do you think that it made the cars and trucks handle out here on the track? Do you think it kind of put it more into the driver's hands?
You know, I like to speak for us myself. You know, I struggled with the other deal, but, you know, as soon as they changed the tire model, I've only been doing this for a little over a year, but it started to click with me. The whole tire deal, it races better. You know, pit stops aren't, you know, just new tires aren't that important anymore. So, no, I think it's been for the good, man. It's all good.
All right, Tim. Well, congratulations again on your second spot today. And you got anybody you want to give a shout out to or a thank you to?
Yeah, I just want to thank my kid for giving a hell of a run. So, good job, man, and catch you next race. Thanks, Rudy.
Thank you, Tim, and thanks for talking with us. Travis Townsend, you got a copy?
I do, but I didn't bring it home third tonight.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Frank G. I apologize. I had you on my mind. Sorry about that. I was all good. But Frank G., you got a copy.
Hey, Rudy, he had to run. He had some real bad weather, tornado warnings and stuff, so he said he had to bail out early.
Okay, thank you, Travis. Well, we'll catch up with him another time. But great racing by everybody out there today. And again, congratulations to Nick Racino on his win. Thanks. All right, let's run down the results here real quick and see where everybody did finish. Nick Racino, of course, our winner. Tim Racino coming home second, 7.8 seconds behind Nick. Both of them running the same setup, and Nick just seemed to really figure it out a little bit better, but hanging right in there. Frank G coming home third, 28 seconds back. I don't know what happened to Travis. Wow, he really fell off of the grid there, but anyhow, Frank G coming home third, Jason Beach fourth, Aaron Reeder fifth, J. Paul Jones, great finish for J. Paul today, finishing sixth. One lap down, Michael Martin seventh, Travis Townsend 8th, Matt Smith 9th, Mark Robertson 10th, Robert Felzine 11th, Joe Fisher 12th, David Bowden 13th, Tom Hevron Sr. in 14th, Al Cena 15th, and R.W. Ziegler rounding out the field in 16th spot. So, but anyhow, congratulations to our winner tonight, Nick Racino. Great race. 2 cautions is all we had in the race. 7 lead changes. And 7 lead changes amongst 4 drivers. Nick Racino led 71 laps. Travis Townsend led 23. Tim Racino led 1, and Frank G led one. So 4 leaders, 7 lead changes. Very good race. Congratulations to Nick Racino. And that'll wrap it up here for us here at the Old Farts League. Thanks for joining us on MaxSpeedTV YouTube. And we will see you tomorrow night for the Maximum Speed Racing League Race.
5, Rudy.